What's wrong?
Well, I've been trying to tell the viewers about lard ass butter, but I just can't think of a funny way to, I don't know, spread the word.
Don't worry, Jake. Lard ass sells itself. I mean, it's ridiculous. They have 9 different flavors of high quality, luxurious, homemade cultured butter, and for amazing prices too.
I know, it's so tasty. My dad won't stop stealing it out of the fridge.
How dare he? Don't worry though, you can buy yourself a new batch either online or at 9 different farmers market locations around Victoria. To find these locations or to purchase online, just go to lardarsbutter.com.au. But remember to spread some butter before you jam.
Oh, thanks, Marty. Well, let's get this moving.
Enjoy this episode of the Jake and Marty Podcast, proudly brought to you by Lardas Butter. Thank you, Lardas.
Thank you, Lardas.
Nah. We waited there the whole time.
The whole
time.
You went past me. Look at him. Look at him so smug up there.
He knew it. He's like Jake and Marty Podcast, yeah?
Oh, Jake and Marty don't even want to see the plane. Oh. Welcome back to the Jake and Marty Podcast. Big thank you to our sponsor, Lardas Butter.
Lardas butter. Sick butter.
Awesome butter.
Amazing butter.
Yummy butter.
In my tummy.
You can melt it, you can freeze it.
It's so yummy.
It's the yummiest butter. Okay, well there we go.
Yep.
So enjoy that. Please enjoy this episode of the number 1 podcast in the world, the Jake and Marty.
Special number 30.
Special number 30, the Jake and Marty Podcast, featuring Spencer. Hold the Marty.
We miss you, Marty. Come back.
We miss you, Marty. Marty, please come back. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't like you.
Why did you go to a different continent?
Yeah, why'd you go travelling?
Yeah.
No, it's in Sydney.
Yeah, okay.
We're about to go visit him.
We are not about to go visit him.
We ain't no way. Hey, Jammers.
Gems.
Things look a little different this week. Welcome back to another episode of the Jake and Marty Podcast.
Woo!
Joined with us today is not Marty. Marty is away. Marty is actually where this plane is about to go. And that gives a little hint into where we are. Now, I'd like to introduce the special guest for this week, Spencer.
What's up,
Spencini.
gang? Spencini.
Spencini.
Yeah. I'm excited to be on the potty. Heard nothing but great things about this
things
thing.
about the pod. Yeah, so welcome to Spencer. We are currently in the airport. And you might be thinking, Jake and Spencer, what are you doing in the airport? I kind of have the same question because we don't have a ticket to anywhere. And after we finish wrapping up here, we're going to be going back out to the car.
Same with security as well. They're just like, what are you doing here? We're just like, nothing. Got no flight, nothing. Yeah, we're just here.
We're just here.
Out.
Yeah, so my lady's on the vacuum right now. But here's the view. Hopefully we get some planes coming in and out. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to happen, but
There's a couple of plovers that might fly by.
yeah, that'd be pretty
cool.
interesting. Now I've got a question for you, Spencer.
Yes.
And this, I think, is the brother. This is the question on everyone's lips. How much Jake and Marty have you listened to?
The absolute most. I'm the biggest fan. No, I think I've listened. I have you on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I watch all the TikToks. And I watched a few YouTube shorts. If you guys even have. I'm pretty sure I mean like the YouTube clips.
Yeah.
As well. But I haven't really listened to much besides the first one. I gave that a crack.
No, that's fair enough. We actually, funny thing is, on the Jake and Marty Instagram account, we follow 10 Instagram pages.
Yes.
Are you aware of some of the... Would you like to pull up the 10 pages that we follow?
10 following.
Read them out.
Jacob, Tyrone, laughing across borders. Yep. My alt account. Lard ass butter.
Yep.
Rainbow Six game. Yep. The Theo Von. Fall Guys, Fortnite, and Ninja. Why is Ninja there?
Oh, you can't blame a man for ninjaing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, you used to be a huge fan of Ninja back in the day.
Dude, Ninja was the best when he just solo squad people.
Yeah, Ninja fell off. Marty said that he was going away for this week, basically, and he said, "Oh, you'll have to do like a solo pod, or you have to get someone else on the podcast." And I was like, "Oh, we should get Spencer." So I called up Spencer and I was like, "Oh, Spencer, do you want to join? Do you want to do a Jake and Marty podcast with me?" And he said, "Like, what'd you say?" He said, "Like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go in the airport."
Yeah, I said, "Yeah, dude, that sounds sick. Let's do it in some like random place. Like we could do it in a hotel, or we could go like just like to the beach or something. But obviously not today." And I'm like,
No.
"Oh, airport would be sick.
Yeah.
Or public transport, even a bus." But I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, next
We're
time...
to the airport and we just see a bunch of planes going past, but there's none.
There's absolutely
No
none. We've got to
planes.
wait another 4 hours before we see a plane. We're not waiting that long. So you might be able to just you'll just see in the background. We'll show you some clips every now and then.
Hopefully we can see a plane arrive. I don't
Yeah.
think there's one thing.
Is it? No, those are just departures. I think arrivals are on the other side.
Yeah.
So we might see a plane
There's two
arrive.
things on there, so...
We should have just gone to the arrivals area. And just waited there. Too late now.
Yep.
Yeah, so how was your week?
My week was pretty excellent. It was pretty excellent. Not much though.
Yeah.
Pretty average week for me.
Mm.
Just a bit of work. Oh, actually, the best thing ever. I was because I do support work, and you know
Yeah.
that. I was with a kid. Well, not really a kid. He's like 25 years old.
Yeah.
And he loves skateboarding so much, and he was just telling me about the good old days when he was younger.
Yeah.
Like he was a BMX pro, skateboard pro, scooter pro. Like he said, he would have been the next Tony Hawk if he didn't get an injury. But I'll get into that a bit later. Skate park.
Yeah.
He did a double backflip out of the bowl on his bike, and the bowl's like maybe a metre big.
Yeah.
So if he's doing a backy and landing it cleanly, he's the best. He's the best and most elite bike rider of all time. Same with he reckons when he was 6 he hit a 50-50 slide over 5 metres as his first trick.
That's awesome.
Bro, is the skater.
He's the skater. He's a fly like a hawk, no Tony.
Oh, absolutely. And he said he invented the bike flip. Do you know what a bike flip is?
No.
He throws the bike, like making the bike do a somersault, and then he lands on it after it's done the full somersault.
That's awesome. You got to get him a bike or something.
Yeah, no, unfortunately he just had the skateboard so he couldn't show me, but
Yeah.
he did say that his career-ending injury was on a BMX bike.
Oh.
He hit a backflip into a Superman flying across the sky. Bar spin, contorted his body, went for the landing, but then crisscrossed applesauced his ankle and split his femur.
Oh.
Even though there was no scar at all, where it got healed magically. But
He's not just the skater, he's the healer.
he doesn't have a scar or anything, but I believe him.
I reckon it could be real.
I know, I've shown you the photos of him hitting
Yeah.
that sick trick, but I believe him.
He's awesome. That's awesome. I'm trying to think of what I did this week.
I was going to ask how was your week of work, basically?
I watched
so
all the Hunger
boring.
Game movies.
Huh?
I watched all the Hunger Game movies like last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like this.
With the little whistle.
Yeah, you did it better than I did. But, yeah, like that's. I watched them. I watched the first, the new one that came out last week, but I already talked about that. And then my TikTok's just been full of it, like all week. So I've just been like, I'm the most knowledgeable guy about Hunger Games. Ask me a single Hunger Games question right now.
I've watched the first two. That's it.
Ask me a Hunger Games question right now.
What was the name of the deer that they had in the first movie that Katniss killed? Or
Katniss didn't kill it.
Oh, missed
Yeah.
all the. Pretty sure it had a name.
Yeah, I think its name was like Uranus.
That sounds about right. This guy's knowledgeable.
No, but
knowledgeable strategic.
No, because she was like lined up on the deer, and it was like looking at her, and then the annoying guy, the guy who like no one likes him. Here's the thing: no one likes like the Gale guy, because the Gale guy like acts like, oh, Katniss owes me a relationship, like I deserve something, like I deserve it or whatever. And I was like, okay, everyone hates him because of that. But I was like, yeah, but she was also kissing him throughout the whole movie.
Yeah. But also, I deserve Katniss. What if I deserve Katniss?
I deserve Katniss. I deserve Katniss. Katniss. Every time I think about Katniss, she's talking about me.
Really? Because I have the same thought. So it's crazy.
Katniss, if you're out there listening,
yeah.
If you miss me,
Katniss Everdeen in the future, you're listening to the 70th Hunger Game. Please give me a call. Please.
Katniss, if you miss me, just shoot me a message. Showing up in my dreams is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so there's our Katniss appreciation. Who else did I have to give appreciation to? James. I think his name is James. James from Gawk, GAWK.
Yeah.
Billboards or whatever they're called.
Yeah, right.
I saw one at work the other day, so I gave them a call and was like, oh, hey, and they were like, hey, and I was like, I was just wondering, like, what's the price for this billboard? He told me the price and whatever, and no, I was like, I picked up the phone and I was like, oh, I'm just seeing this billboard and wondering how much it costs. And dude, like James, I think his name was, that's what he told me. He obviously just didn't know the prices of any of the billboards.
Thanks,
but
James.
he was like, embarrassed by it. This is how I interpret it. He was embarrassed by it, so he said like, oh, done. That's the only one I don't know the price of. Let me just check.
And so didn't know any of the prices.
And so I said, don't worry, James, it's all right. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast.
That's his job, though, to know the billboard price. I have no idea. This last
Anyway,
one?
I was going on, like, we were just having a great chat. He found me funny, like, as he's laughing. I found him to be laughing a lot. And I told him I'd give him a shout out. So there you go, James. You get a shout out. And then
James, you weapon.
Yeah, you weapon, James. But your billboards are too expensive for us. So Jake and Marty will not be getting a Gawk billboard. Is that a plane?
Oh.
Yeah, I just kicked it too. I swear I just heard a plane land or something.
No, just probably thunderstorm.
Probably just the air conditioner. Yeah, well, that was somewhat exciting, but not exciting at all.
Any funny things at work? Because you guys get up to a bit of mischief.
Yeah, we got...
You should start doing a thing about your funniest moment at work for the week.
Yeah, well, we started a challenge around my birthday time, because I reckon we did it then. A mate at work and I called the Sydney Dough Challenge.
Yeah.
It's where you have to, during a full working day, you have to eat a full 12 donuts.
No.
Cinnamon donuts.
That's a task.
Yeah, so...
For the strong.
No, but like, you think, oh, that's so easy, I'm going to smash them. No. It's an impossible challenge. No one has succeeded.
You'd get to the 8th one and you'd be like, oh. My stomach.
I've attempted 3 times.
Yep.
Asher has attempted once. And then we had another guy we were working with, and he wanted to attempt it.
Yeah.
And we were working. So Monday we were working out like middle of nowhere way, and we had traffic control. And this traffic control guy we named Ryan. His name wasn't Ryan, but we named him Ryan.
Yeah. Oh.
And so we said, the guy we were working with was like, oh, I want to try the cinnamon dough challenge. So we went to Woolworths and got cinnamon doughies, and I was like, oh, I'll get a pack for Ryan. So we got 3 packs of cinnamon donuts. So we had 36 doughs, and I had 6, Ash had 6. The guy who tried the challenge only got to number 6 and he gave up.
Yeah.
Then we gave him to Ryan, and I like walked up to the window of Ryan, who we hadn't had a single conversation with.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even have a conversation with the day before. And then I was like, oh, here you go. And he was like, oh, I'll take one. And I said, no, that's yours. The pack's yours. And he was like, oh, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure, Ryan. I just called him Ryan straight to his face.
No, his name's not even Ryan.
Yeah, it's alright, you get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty interesting. That was fun. Then I didn't really do anything else. No.
Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah.
So just full disrespect, but also respect by giving him the donuts. So it kind of counteracts each other. You know, Ryan, not his name, probably not his name. Here's your 12 donuts.
It was a good day to give him the 12 donuts because he had like the roughest day in history.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like what happened? Let's go through the journey. Let's go through.
Well, he wasn't too upset in the morning, but he was a little bit upset. And I was like talking to him, and he was like saying how he like slept in the car last night, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh well, that's tough.
Yeah. Then continued on, and then he just like got really sad in the middle of the day. It turned out his girlfriend of 8 years had just broken up with him over the phone.
Oh, so those 12 donuts would have been heavenly.
Well, no, he just had a heartache and a tummy ache.
Oh, shivers. So
Yeah.
you made it worse by calling Ryan first of all.
Ryan, yeah.
And he's gone through his Canon event.
His Canon event
His Canon event was the worst day of all time.
the worst day of all time. My Canon event is...
What's your Canon event?
My Canon event is waking up and thinking it's really early, but it's actually after I intended to wake up originally. My Canon event is setting my alarm to the wrong time.
I was going to say your Canon event is the... Yeah.
Oh, her.
Always ruining life.
Oh, she got brought up in episode 9 as well.
Oh.
We were just talking because...
Yeah.
Okay, story time.
She's a classic.
She called me and she was like, Jacob, I've cut my hand open. I need you to drive me to the hospital.
Why was the first goal you?
I don't know.
Just a sexy beast.
I just want a real man to drive me to the hospital. So I picked her up, drove her there, had to call Marty and say, hey Marty, I'm going to be late to recording today.
Oh, no way.
And so we ended up speculating how she cut her hand open. Turns out it was with a bread roll. But we speculated
With
that
the
it was
bread roll?
No, like who's cutting a bread roll?
Oh, I was about to say she cut That's impossible.
No, but I'm pretty sure she actually did it with the blunt end of a fork.
I mean, like she's that. Probably.
Whoops. Yeah. So my Canon event is. My Canon event is needing a few sweets for breakfast.
Oh yeah, your mum provides as well. So
yeah, and I had some friggin' what did I have today?
Your Canon event is waking up
Hotcakes.
No, that's not your Canon event. Your Canon event is waking up every day and then having water on the family table.
Well, no, I wake up before everyone else. Everyone else gets that Canon event. I get the Canon event of pouring all the glass of water.
Oh, that's the worst Canon event.
Yeah, no, but that was...
Mine's being the middle child. That's my Canon event. Mine's being the short middle child. My little brother's now 6'1".
Yeah.
So, and my older brother's 6'8".
And he's still
so
like, your little brother's like 7 though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 12. He's 12. He's 6'1", and I'm only like 6 foot. So he's already taller than me. And I just cut my hair, so I've got no bailout. I can't be like, oh yes, you're not taller than me yet, buddy. He's just full on taller than me. Oh, we had an absolute cracker before coming here. We woke up. You called me to come over.
Yeah.
I was dead. I came back to life just to record this podcast. And we go to Mickey D's. That trip was the most... Tell them about how you went up and trolled at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. You were hungry. They just started work, and you decided to troll them.
Well, I basically pulled up to the window to order to the little speaker, and we didn't know what we wanted yet, so I just said, give us a minute, please. She didn't hear me, so I had to repeat myself.
She's like, sorry, what did you say?
And then we ordered the stuff, and I kept I got you your orange juice, and then I checked, and I was like, is the hotcakes in a meal? She was like, yep. Then I pulled around, the hotcakes were still not in a meal, so I was like, it's the hotcakes in a meal. She was like, oh, no, it's not.
What drink would you like?
Orange juice. Oh, sorry, we don't have orange juice.
Juice.
I was like, oh, does that mean you have to take it off the sausage muff as well? And they were like, oh, yeah. Don't know why she did that. And I was like, isn't it you? Well, that's what I was thinking.
No,
but,
because the other girl was probably having enough from you, because you're like, can I literally have the hot cake in a meal? And can I please have a sausage muff with orange juice? And then
you
three
tap me on
hash browns. No, 4 hash browns.
You tap me on the shoulder. I'll get some hash browns. Let's just say I'm feeling like some 4 hash browns. Actually, no, I'll make that 4. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was good.
I had a good moment yesterday. I have a crush on this girl who works at this bakery. We went there for lunch yesterday, and I didn't know what I wanted to eat. So I was like, oh.
You.
I was like, oh, what do you normally get? Like, what do you like? And she said, oh, I got the salami roll or whatever. And I was like, is it good? And she was like, yeah, no, it's nice. And I said, she said she just had it for lunch. And I was like, oh, is it nice? And she was like, she looked at me weird, and she was like, yeah. And then I said, oh, okay, cool. Can I get a jelly slice?
Yeah, you tell me that. You told me that.
And then she went and picked up the jelly slice, put it in the bag, and then came back. And I was like, oh, also, can I get a salami roll?
Oh, you didn't tell me that bit. What a plot twist.
And then she was like, oh, do you want a full one or half one? And I was like, how big are they? And she just went up like this.
Yes.
He was looking at me through the binoculars of the salami roll. And I said, oh, just give me the full one. And then I got 4 drinks as well.
4 drinks.
Well, 2 for Thrasher, 2 for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're listening to this, which there's a very low chance you are, you know
hot lady at the bakery. Please be my wife.
Please, next time you see me,
let's have a salami roll together.
Let's have a salami roll. We'll split one. You know what? I'll buy you a salami roll, and I can get myself a salami roll, and we both eat half a salami roll and take the other half home for lunch tomorrow.
That's so dumb.
Oh, that's like me every time I go getting pizza. I'm like so hungry before I get a pizza. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get like the biggest pizza.
Oh, like we did at the gym, like after the gym, pizza gut.
Grub Hut.
On the pizza gut.
Pizza gut.
That was terrible.
Don't even get me started on Grubway. Sam makes the best sandwiches.
Yes, Sam with his blue hair, and then whips up a sandwich in 2 seconds. What would you like? Don't worry, already know.
Oh, he read my mind. You know who did read my mind this week? Another girl at the coffee shop. I went there, and I once again did the same thing. I was like, oh, because I didn't know what I wanted to get.
What did you have this morning?
I was like, oh, what do you normally get? I always ask that. And she was like, oh, some oat latte or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Can I get a long black, an iced long black?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, sure. And she was like, oh, you're not a fan of milk? And I said, nah, it gives me tummy aches.
The lactose.
Anyway, the next day I went, and she was like, oh, how'd you like your over ice? And I was like, yeah, good, whatever that means. So I didn't know what she was talking about. And I said, oh, can I get she like put the same order through, so I got a nice long black again, and then she was like, "Oh, so clearly you liked it from yesterday," and I said, "Yeah, well, I didn't get a tummy ache, so obviously something was working."
Yeah.
You'd think I would have conquered them by the age of 6, but I haven't.
Can't hack it. Can't hack a tummy ache. No, I'm speaking of fast food. Oh, are you still going?
No,
Didn't mean to.
no, you're good.
Speaking of fast food,
Yeah.
my girlfriend and I did a like fast food, like who had the best burgers. I spent like maybe like $60 on different burgers. I had Hungry Jack's, KFC, just for the chicken burgers, and then Macca's. And we did it in the most grubby spot. We were in North Geelong.
Oh, dude.
So, yeah. So it was really late at night as well, so they just couldn't have given it. They just sort of just slapped the burgers together and be like, bam. So we bought the Jack fried chicken, the McChicken, and we bought the Big Mac, because that's the iconic burger from Macca's, and then the Whopper from Hungry Jack's. And then for the other chicken burger, we just went with KFC, because we already knew KFC was going to win that. We were having these burgers, and we're like, these burgers suck. Like, at least the chicken in the Hungry Jack's burger was nice. You know?
Yeah.
But like that McChicken, you were biting into the bloody cardboard. I'm like, I'm never having a McChicken again.
I had the chicken Big Mac, and I had the freaking
Chicken Big Mac.
the
Chicken burger.
Two things that, like, if you eat them together, I'd swear you would go insane. I had a chicken Big Mac and a creme brulee iced latte from McDonald's.
That's not real. That's
and I had it is. I'll get you one on the way home. It freaking was horrible. I had like half of it, and then I started dancing in the middle of the street. That's what it made me feel like.
Dancing in the middle.
No, talking about some sketchy areas. I went to the Corio shopping centre.
Oh, no. Corio Village?
Yeah.
That's like the most deadly place of all time.
Because I was working around the area. Because you're working on some of the trees.
Were you a bit hungry?
And like, yeah. So he stopped in there, and I went and got a different shirt, because we'd been working on like really itchy trees. So I went and got a different shirt. And while in there, I was talking to a lady behind the counter, and she was like, I was with my mate as well, and she was like asking us about, do we often come here? And I was like, oh yeah, I come here all the time for the Just Cards. And she looked all the time. I'm like a regular customer here. And then she like literally, I swear, she looked at me, looked up at my hair, and was like, oh, is that where you get your hair cut at Just Cards? And I was like, dude.
Yes, that's like, me. That's like, so
no,
me.
Never been here before, but I think Just Cuts is funny. And then she was telling us about her grandma, who got the most like clapped haircut.
You guys are like best friends now.
Yeah, who got the most clapped haircut from Just Cuts.
Yeah, no.
No.
Don't trust Just Cuts.
Never trust Gus Cuts.
Gus Cuts.
Gus Cuts.
No, yeah, because you see the most skits vapors of all time, and like one time this baby was just walking through the shopping centre by himself. I'm like, what's going on here? This is he's just running around in the shopping centre like, you can't catch me. There was no one on him.
There was a kid, not a kid, a guy, like probably would have been like 60 or whatever, in his like little motorised scooter. We'd left like some branches over the path just because we were like cutting the tree. And he pulled up and he had like a beer in his hand. This is at 8 o'clock in the morning. And we like ran over to like pull the branches out of his way, and we're like, oh, sorry. And he said, no, it's fine, I was just going to full send it.
With his beer in hand. Yeah, bloody send it.
Oh, it's so exciting being out here. We've got...
We're basically here to ourselves besides the cleaners.
Yeah.
And they're just looking at us like we're spastic.
They're looking at us like, how the fluff.
How did these guys get past security? This is a security breach. We've got cameras everywhere.
Everyone, the security guy here who watches all the cameras all the time, is going to get like, it's going to get the spoiled, episode 30 spoiled.
No. Is this episode 30?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Yeah. The big 3-0 without the mark. No, so
Rest
we
in
actually
peace. I mean, have fun on your have fun on your holiday, mate.
we were speculating what we were going to call you, because last time I did a podcast with someone else, we called him Dark Side Marty. And you're I think no, you're not quite Midnight Marty. Or you're like Twilight Marty.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Or Wardrobe Light Marty.
No. They're pretty good. I'd rather be midnight. Not quite midnight. That's pretty good.
This isn't the only time that you're going to be in a Jake and Marty thing, though. Have I told you about?
Yep. Oh well, you'll see me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Unless you hack the hard drive. You're much of a fan.
One thing I am actually doing, which I've only just remembered, is I'm going indoor skydiving next weekend.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yeah. For work.
What is that staff party or
Yeah.
something? Oh, that's cracked.
Yeah.
Right. Just
I'm gonna be like Sean and Marley.
yeah, sure.
Look, this is what we're gonna be looking like. I'm gonna just put a video here of Sean and Marley going. That's what I'm gonna be
going
looking
nuts.
like.
Yeah. Speaking of Sean and Marley, get down with Sean and Marley. They are like their first few videos that I watched on TikTok were the most hilarious things ever. When they were trying to crack an egg.
Woo.
When they were trying to crack an egg, and they kept on like cracking on their fingers, like, oh yuck, yuck, and they couldn't crack it properly. They're just going.
My favourite one at the moment is Kevin. Kevin G.
Oh no,
He's my favourite one.
Favourite one. My favourite one. You can't say that.
I meant like favourite content creator.
Yeah, okay. Well, you better phrase it better. My favourite one. After we talk about
I
Clayton.
wasn't gonna say Sofa Dofa, was I?
No, but we got Kevin G.
My least
Spooky, scary skeletons.
no, my favorite Kevin G clip is like that, or Georgia.
How cold does he look in that photo? Like, in the Christmas tree,
Yeah.
and he's in his chair. We'll put it here in the video.
Put it
so
right here.
More editing for you. Yeah. Yeah, he looked absolutely swagger.
Yeah, he's the best.
Just.
Georgia.
Oh, I was gonna switch it up and say, what about? Did you play OG? Have you talked about OG Fortnite on the potty?
Oh, not much.
Oh, brought back. It was so golden.
Yeah, or it coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't as sweaty as I thought it would be.
No.
Because a lot of bots came back, from season 4. They're like, oh, I hate Fortnite. It's like Fortnite now. Wait a second, it's come back.
I played, I think, like 1 or 2 games. I played like hardly anything.
With me.
Yeah, I played with you, and I played like 1 game with Tyson. That was it. But it's pretty good. Like it was an experience.
Bit of nostalgia
Yeah.
from a couple of years ago, and then we got some pile of poo.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
stinky.
Did you see that guy? I felt bad for the guy almost.
What?
He tweeted
Yeah,
saying
he tweeted saying sorry.
he tweeted saying
We'll
originally
change it
like
back.
it's
Groundbreaking.
I spent like a year building this thing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it, and then everyone's like, it sucks, and he goes, I'm sorry, we'll change it.
Yeah, well, it does suck. I
Does suck.
feel like I'm walking
Yeah.
that slow. I'm not paying Fortnite anymore. It's shockers. Except for Peter Griffin.
Oh.
Is there gonna be a plane, or are they getting
I don't
cold
think
off?
so.
Because this weather is stank. I know you had a few questions. We kind of just like ADHD'd around it.
Yeah. No, we did. So
We
like,
said, how's your day? And then we ADHD'd into Fortnite. And Sean,
Oh.
yeah, alright.
I'm
get
trying
back
to
to
remember
it.
all the questions now.
Let's get back to it.
So, when do you think that, us giving you all this clout is going to take you?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna buy like a jet. I'll buy one of these planes with all the clout that I'm gonna get. I mean, there's going to be so much.
It's gonna be so much. No, so here you go.
Oh, some free stuff.
These are all freebies.
And they're like $1 each. Oh, dude. We've got like $5 worth of stuff here.
I'm gonna give so many to everyone here.
Give some to the security. Uh-oh. Be boys coming.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're about to get shut down.
No, we're not. We're all good.
Phew. Okay.
Questions.
Sorry.
The fly!
It's the one from the freaking car.
It's the one who followed us. I got it.
Snipe.
Oh, he's right here. Oh, I stuffed the fly. Back to the questions.
Yeah, so like, what, how long have you been waiting to get on this podcast?
How long have I been waiting? Well, I did pitch the idea probably around episode 11.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, surely you could pop me on. I'm like, please. Because I just yap.
Yeah,
I love to yap.
I also love to yap.
We're both the yapaholics. You know, we always got in trouble for yapping.
Yeah.
So,
You yap too much.
I thought it would have been fun. And I'm like, oh well, it's their show, Jake and Marty. I'm like, they've got the big bang.
Well, yeah. Well, opportunities like this come up every now and then. What are some of your best moments with Jake from the Jake and Marty podcast?
Oh, I've had so many. I reckon the Barbie when we went to
Barbie night
was pretty good. You dressed up as Batman. I dressed up as this the evil Barbie.
Yeah. So we all the rules were you had to dress up as Barbie, and I wore pink pants and a Batman costume.
That I got him.
And you wore
a pink morph suit. So like I was just fully pink. Just had to hide my bollocks by putting some shorts on, and then I had my nipples out because it was so hot in there. But it was still lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some other good moments of?
We've had so many. I think all the times at my birthday when you come over, they've been funny ads. Like when the first time you came over to my party, when I think it was my 15, we went to that hotel.
Oh yeah.
And you had that wine glass within the oven there. That was the stupidest. Yeah. A lot of times at youth, we've just absolutely. I think the best, truly the best time that we've had together was making that video, the first video.
Oh yeah.
Ever for the talent show.
Yeah.
Because that got a pop. That got a massive pop after we did the talent show and everything. We had that mad video of us doing trick shots in the games room when we were hitting the three like the most insane trick shots in the pool tables. We weren't even trying to, but that was just super.
That was awesome. No, the one in your freaking 15th or 16th birthday party was so funny.
Which one was so?
It was there was, it was like a little apartment.
Yeah, that was it.
So there were 2 rooms.
Yeah, that's it.
And 2 double beds, and then there was a couch, and there were 5 of us originally, but 4 of us were sleeping because one boy had to leave. Will had to leave.
Yeah.
So technically, we could have all made it work, but
you guys ate up.
But no. So it was you were tired, so you went to bed in one of them. Then I think Oscar was on the phone to his girlfriend.
Oh, it would have been.
So Liam and I were playing Fortnite, and then it literally got to I reckon 6 a.m. and I'd finally got a victory royale, and I turned around to look, and Liam was asleep on the couch. So I was like, "Look, I won!" And I turned around, and he's dead. So I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I started to get cold, so I was like, "Oh, I need to grab a blanket." So I went in, and just Oscar was already asleep, so I just took the blanket off him, and then went and laid on the floor.
I thought someone slept in the room with me.
No,
I was probably snoring.
Yeah.
I think
we watched that stupid movie too, spooky ass.
Oh, 12 cameras or something.
Yeah.
That was we won't go into that, but
Nah.
Oh, I think I do remember the best time that I think we've had was his birthday last year. Last year. That's beautiful.
Hopelessly
honestly.
No, you are. Yeah, no, that was a horrible
Oh.
experience. We talked about that episode 21, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would have been horrible for you. When I woke up and we went to the gym afterwards.
And we woke up and I dropped you there and then we just left.
But
picked up your car, I think.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you come pick me up? Not for the gym. That would have been
No.
raucous.
Yeah.
Hey, you came up and picked me up to get my car, and you told me all about it, and that was the most interesting. Because I was dead after that point.
Oh,
I promise you. At 8 o'clock, I took a swig, and I was gone.
We were dead.
I was out ski.
We're both basically dead. Oh, you were more dead than I was.
I don't remember any of it.
No.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, I don't know, we've had so many good moments.
Yeah.
Well, the first day we ever met, I told you, like, we went around in a circle, like, introducing ourselves.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what it was. It was like, I just started telling a story about how I was playing Fortnite Mobile.
On the bus.
And I came second because my mates threw up.
Yeah. And same with we seem to tend to ditch.
Oh,
We
yeah.
tend to ditch
Our little
everyone.
adventures.
Yeah, we have a little adventures. So we were booked to go out and have dinner with the squad.
Oh, yeah, we were too.
At Grilled.
Yeah.
Well, everyone was like, "Oh, we're gonna go watch footy at Sed's place," whatnot. And we're just like, "All right, cool. You guys have fun there. We're going to Time Zone." And we won that many tickets. Oh, it's still there.
5,000
5,000 tickets on it.
on this.
Ooh, big bang. If we could put the picture up here, this is how many tickets we won. This is how many tickets we won. We
So
won
many tickets we won.
off of one drop in the circle of tickets.
Wasn't a single drop. I just said to the guy, I think the machine's broken. He opened it up.
You put it in, and then you pushed all of them, a few in, and we got extra.
Yeah.
You drop one in, and so there's these rings. It's like a claw machine.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to Time Zone, claw machine, drop the ring with the ticket amount on it, and then it pulls in more rings of tickets. So we only spent $20 each, $25 each for the hour experience.
Yeah.
Plus like $5 of the VIP stuff. And we just cheated to get 2,000 tickets. That was the best thing ever.
It was the best. Oh. Yes, that was...
We made friends with the bloke at the counter. He literally was hanging out with us like the whole night. He wasn't even working. He was hanging out with us.
He was hanging out, he was playing basketball with us. He was doing everything with us.
It's
like
like,
the best.
You ladies alright? Caught the ball. Shot a basketball shot.
You ladies alright?
Yeah.
It was the GM. Time spent. No, but even when we went to the driving range as well.
Oh, I went to the driving range and then ditched everyone because they were hitting absolute steamers.
Yeah, so we just went and played mini golf.
And it's been about 30 minutes since we've talked to anyone.
Yeah.
With no messages at all. we just escaped.
And
it's like we weren't even at the place. That's how stealthy we were.
We went out there, went and played mini golf, went back in, said bye to everyone, and then went out to our cars and listened to the Spider-Man songs by Metro Boomin.
Metro More.
Am I dreaming or something? It's gonna play right here.
No, but it was so silly. You know, everyone has fun, and then we have more fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't want to hang out with us.
It's like open invite. Like,
Yeah,
anyone could have come today.
we literally just we obviously escaped them,
Yeah.
and we ignored them. But it was an open invite to come with us, even though we didn't say come with us.
Oh,
But
just
that
the
was,
best.
and we just started try hard and so hard against each other. I hit a hole in one, you hit a hole in one, and then I'd choke.
Oh, that was the best. We had a rule where, if you had if you hit a ball, if you hit a hole in one, the other person couldn't take a sip of Raz for the whole next round.
Oh, we had 2 Razes each.
And there was a group of guys in front of us, about 5 or 6 guys. And we were like, oh, do you mind if we just skip you guys? And he said, oh, no, just play the hole. We'll wait for you. And you went in hitting a hole in one.
Yeah.
And then you said no Raz for me. And then I hit a hole in one and said no Raz for you. And then I was like, nah, cancels each other out. Let's Raz.
Let's Raz.
And so in front of these 6 guys, they just both saw us hit a hole in one and then watch us drink Raz.
They were like, what the hell? And then we just got plastic cups of raspberry. We're just necking it. Oh, we went because we had to savour the sips because we couldn't go back inside and grab some more because that's just too long of a walk.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much time wasted. Then people will see us again. You know, we went out there to escape them. But yeah, that was hilarious. We both hit a hole in one in front of 6 blokes. The ego from that was just like, yeah,
it was awesome.
We're just the best golfers of all time.
Let's go golfing.
We bring out the ocean. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm geeking.
What else have I been saying lately? I've been saying tick tock on the clock. We're driving out here and Spencer says, oh, can I take your photo? I want to queue up
some songs.
Some awesome songs.
Put TikTok by Kesha.
Got TikTok by Kesha and Royals.
Royals
ruler.
I can be a queen bee.
We got more guests.
Maybe I'll choose.
People are starting to pour in for the flight.
For the flight in 2 hours. Sweet.
No, in
3 hours.
2 hours.
No, basically. 3.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, we listened to. I put on this sweet song called "No Vampires Remain in Romania." Shout out to the show. What we do in the shadows. It's elite. Proper good. I just hope security doesn't shut us down.
Yeah, we might. I think we'll pack up like now anyway because we hit the time limit.
Oh yeah. Big timer.
Yeah. We'll just. Thanks, Jammers.
Thanks, gang. Thanks for having me on. Big boy.
Yeah. So thanks for sticking with us for what was just kind of completely random. And
we didn't write anything down.
No, we were just like we could write stuff down, but we were like, we'll just see where we go, because we're just some yapaholics. So, but this is, if you like this episode, this is not the last you'll ever see of Spencer. So you'll be happy with that. So we'll sign off here. Thanks, Jammers.
Bye, guys.
You have a good week. You won't see us for another week or 2. The Spotify shop should be up and running by now. The link should be in the Instagram bio. If not, we're just going to keep persisting.
Buy the merch. Buy the merch.
Buy the merch.
You're an idiot.
Yes.
Idiot head, yeah?
Please buy the merch. Massive idiot head. And we will see you...
Oh, you're broke. You're broke. You guys are broke if you don't buy the merch.
Literally so broke.
That's what Pokemon said.
She actually did. The next video you'll see after this one will probably be the Jake and Marty Christmas special, so keep your eyes out for that one, or the Christmas pod / New Year's pod. Anyway, Jammers, hope you're doing well. We'll catch you when you get back.
Catch you on the flip, gang.
Catch you on the flip. Signing off.
I'll pick you up from the airport. I know where it is, I've been there before. I promise that I'll be right on time, waiting outside the front of the line. And let me know when you touch down. I'll pick you up right out of the crowd and grab your bag, just throw 'em back. Clutch in first gear, come on, let's make tracks. And you shotgun your front seat. I don't know why, cause it's only you and me. Yeah. How was your trip and how you been? And did you sleep in on your weekends? Ain't much going on around here. I'm not surprised for the time of year, but you would have loved the sunsets of late. Some of the best, though sin crossed the bay. So with that being said, no further ado, my time's all yours, yeah, my time's for you. And we got no plans to make plans tonight, but I plan on holding you underneath the moonlight. I'm not crazy about the airport. It's kinda funny, I used to love it. I find it all a little bittersweet. Easy to come, harder to leave. So let me know when you touch down. I'll be there waiting in the crowd, with wine in hand and not so planned, for just you and I, yeah.